Today we're reacting to he tried to clap her cheeks for 10 years and the unthinkable happens. Let's check it out. Oh shit.
Hey guys, so I'm about to have a vulnerable moment. I rarely do this. Don't make me regret it, okay? I'm gonna let y'all in my business just a little bit. Okay, so let me tell y'all the story about how I will never give a that's not in my league a chance ever again. So you know how guys be like, listen, I swear, like, you ever give me a chance, I'm gonna really show you. I don't fall for those guys, right? I like what I like type person. If you didn't get me within the first 10 minutes of me talking to you, you probably ain't never gonna get me, right? So there was a gentleman that had been reaching out to me, when I tell you, for over 10 years. Over 10 years in my DMs, talking to himself most of the time. Within the past like 3 years, maybe I might have given him my number through Instagram because I was having a vulnerable moment. And we've had conversations before. We've met in person. I just was not interested. Okay? It got to the point where he was so resilient, so persistent, that I was like, maybe I guess I'll try. So whatever, he ended up getting my number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture, getting my number, and now he's talking to himself in my DMs and texting me every morning, sending me prayers every morning, a scripture. Okay, I love that. And if I went through a really, really emotional time last year, so like little stuff like that was really hitting home for me and, you know, touching my soft spot. So he got cool points for that from me, for whatever reason. You know, I don't really know.
Okay, first of all, pardon my French, but this bitch is stupid. Because for one, why the fuck are you looking at your phone, telling a whole story? You're going like this with one hand, and I'm just assuming your hand is on your phone. And you're looking like, what the fuck? What are you doing? So we can already tell you don't make the best decisions, but I'll let you keep speaking though.
How my brain functions and why I was allowing certain things to go on, but I did, nonetheless. So here we are. I started being like, hey, if I'm in town, I'll hang out. He started being like, hey, I am going to send a flight for you. Come hang out with me. I want to show you that I want to marry you. And I used to respond like, hey, bro, every nigga says that, right? Every nigga wants a piece of you until they get you and then they're gone. No, I'm going to marry you. You're my dream woman. So now I'm like, all right, it's cool. I could go to a wedding with him. I like going to weddings. I like being people's show pony because I enjoy things like that, right? So I start considering actually flying to go see him. And now I'm like on his page picking him apart. Like, he'll send me videos like, hey, I went and got my teeth cleaned. I know how much you like when people get their teeth cleaned.
So I just got to stop this right here because this sound, she's laying it on thick as far as what he's doing. And there are dudes out here, and a lot of you dudes are like this dude that she's describing. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, queen.
I would never be that type. I have never told a bitch good morning, beautiful. Unless it's my girlfriend, but at that point, it's not bitch. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I don't even say good morning, beautiful. I'd be like, I mean, along those lines, that's cool. I ain't nothing wrong with that. But I don't say you don't say shit like that to random women. That shit weird.
When you finally get her number, yes. I noticed that you were on Instagram or social media. You know, I know you're going through things, but God will bring you through it.
You know, what it is I've never been a chaser. I ain't gonna lie, I've never been a chaser. Like, never in my life. And like, I ain't trying to be like that nigga that's like, oh yeah, I'm that nigga. Bitches be doing 100-yard dash to get to me. But it's like, man, if a bitch don't want me, I ain't gonna make her. Like, what the fuck?
We just read the Bible, Ezekiel 25:17, and all this stuff like that. You just read this, and she's like saying, picking them apart and all this. I like what I like. Come on, man. It's almost like your highness, would you give me a chance? This dude is chasing her at this point, chasing her just to get her attention. And what kind of life is that going to be when you have to chase a woman, then you invite her to a wedding, you offer her to get her flued out, and you want to take her to a wedding so that she can see this, that you're willing to marry her and all this stuff. And I got my teeth clean and all. I don't know. This is interesting, but let's get back to it. Let's go.
I was like, okay, at first, he's like, well, I smell real nice. You know, I like that.
You can tell a nigga old his types of transitions like that.
But let's get back to it. Let's go.
I was like, okay, at first he's like, well, and I smell real nice. You know, I like that type of stuff too. I'm like, you know what? He's so nice. Let me give him a chance. So I'm looking on his page, like looking at his teeth, looking how tall he is, looking at his body. And then I go, what's up with that hairline?
See, oh wow, bitch, tell me that, nigga. That one meme when a nigga disappears. I ain't gonna lie though. See, a girl like that, bro. See, I stay in Miami. There's plenty of like her down here, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. When a girl look this good, just know she's like stupid as fuck. Like, there's not that many intelligent women that are like beautiful. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Don't hate me. You feel me? Don't go at me for that. But I don't know.
And I look past it. That should have been my telltale sign. I'm looking at all his videos. It looks like he has like a freaking painted on hairline. And I still went against my better judgment. He got me. So even after all my investigative work,
the fucking hairline got to do with a nigga being a good nigga.
That hairline, he got me. This is how he got me. I went on that boat. When I went on that boat, I got real bored and really, I don't want to say lonely because that wasn't.
Yo, anytime a girl says, "Oh, I was bored," or just know they're about to tell you the worst shit you ever heard in your life, bro. Dead ass. Or when they say they were vulnerable. Oh, I only sucked his dick because he caught me in a vulnerable moment. Oh, I only texted him back because I was bored. Like, bro, bitches are dumb, bro.
The word, but I was just like in need of some type of inner.
And when I say bitches, I am not speaking about the beautiful women. I'm speaking about bitches.
Energy, right? So he's messaging me while I'm on there, and I was like, you know what? I fly back to Houston I get back to Houston when I get there. Pull up. You live very close to there. Pull up. And he was like, oh, I got this, that, and the third on Sunday. I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? You're right.
Yo. Wait, is he about to walk away?
I'm gonna take this opportunity.
Yo, literally, bro. Don't blow your opportunity. Bro, like, it be the most basic, bro. Ugh, don't blow your opportunity. You know what? I could go on a 20-minute rant about that shit, but I'm not going to, bro. Man, when you get married, when you have kids, when you do whatever with a woman, realize that you're the one that's going to put a roof over her head. You're paying all the bills. You have to keep her happy. You have to keep yourself physically fit. You have to make all these promises to her and yourself. And all she's going to do is look good. Like, come on, gang. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Get you a woman that cooks, cleans, appreciates you, makes your life easier. A woman like this will stress you into an early grave, bro. No bullshit.
On Sunday, I was like, well, don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take this opportunity. You're giving me a window of opportunity. I'm going to take it. Oh, Lord. He's like, I'm going to drive down there on Saturday, stop drinking with you about 9 o'clock, and then drive back at 5 in the morning so I can make it back for X, Y, and Z on Sunday. I was like, hey, baby, whatever you choose to do, that's your business. Thirsty, right? So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house.
So you saying don't blow your opportunity? Because obviously, like, bro, yo, if you're saying don't blow your opportunity, you let him know you was about to be there. And then he told you that he couldn't, and you said don't blow your opportunity. And he was like, you know what? She's probably saying that because she wants to see me. So I'm going to reciprocate the energy. And when you reciprocate energy, now you're thirsty? Yo, I told you, bro, I could call out a bird brain as soon as I see that shit, bro. She is a bird brain.
Thirsty, right? So make a long story short, when I got off that boat and got back to the house, he was in Houston waiting for me. And I was like, just pull up to my mom's house. Like, just come hang out. I didn't realize by the time he got there how tired I would be. So now he's at my house, my mom's house, and I am exhausted. I could barely keep up with the conversation. He's chipper. He's ready. You hear me? It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I am pooped. All right? But he's still there. Not leaving, not catching none of the vibes that I'm clearly not being myself. Make a long story short.
Not being yourself? He doesn't know you. He don't know that you're not being yourself. Yeah, delusional, bro.
I get up and go out. We go out. We go to eat, and then we go to drink with my cousins and my friends. There were so many signs in the night. So many signs that I should have just took my black ass home. But I chose to stay the night with him because I felt like, he drove all the way here. I could at least stay the night with him. That's the least I could do. Boy, At 36 years of age, still dumb as hell. Dumb. So,
damn, she 36. Hey, yo, ma. My bad. I didn't mean to call you no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, feel me? If you looking for a young black nigga to take care of, hey, I'm right here. You feel me?
stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone.
Hey, shawty, I ain't got much, but I can give you a whole lot.
Stay the night. I wake up at like 8 in the morning. He's gone. I knew he would be gone.
So you spent the night with him. You weren't yourself. You got on that boat, as you said, and you was in your feelings. So you told him pull up because you was in need of some. And my man came to. Of course, he's gonna be chipper. You've been drinking. You not yourself, as you said, and you probably was feeling a player. You not yourself. The fact you invited him to this. This is your first time meeting him. You invited him to your mom's house, even though you guys have been talking all this time. And of course, he's going through all this effort. The fact that you were superficial with the hairline and you say, come on through, and there was red flags. How superficial are you really?
I ain't gonna lie. All females are like that, bro. They be on some shit where they'll like, bro, they'll like, you feel me? They'll have intercourse with you, and if you do anything to piss them off, all of a sudden your wee small, all of a sudden your car slow, all of a sudden your teeth too far apart from the other tooth, like. But they weren't saying none of that when they was.
Because a lot of times, most women will say, I don't care about looks. This guy seemed to be a nice guy all around. So you woke up, my man was gone. He clapped, he went on about his business, right? But let's see how this ends, man, because I'm interested. Let's go.
Let's also. When we got to the hotel room, obviously we showered. Baby, I'd never once seen this man without something on his head. You know that's a bad sign, right? Like you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative. Anywho, yeah, I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover.
Yo, I'm assuming that if she's 36, I'm assuming that Buddy is anywhere from the age range of 35 to like 45. And at that age, I mean, to be real, I mean, my whole family got really strong genetics when it comes to like my hairline's been the same since I was like 12 years old. But it's honestly normal for your hair to start receding at that age as a man.
We had a little slight conversation and he's like, hey, I gotta handle XYZ. Okay, go handle your business.
But then again, I don't know how bad it was. That shit might have been horrific.
You know I have not heard from that man since.
Wait. What did she say?
I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover.
Wow. Whoa. Why do I feel like I didn't? I was paying attention to any of that shit. What the fuck was I doing?
Bad sign, right? Like you wouldn't put a do-rag on or whatever that was, his dreads. You wouldn't put that thing on your head to protect your hair. Cut it out. That hairline is on the struggle bus. I already know it is. Has to be. It can't. There's no other alternative. Anywho, yeah, I called him like when I woke up because I was hungover. And we had a little slight conversation and he was like, hey, I gotta handle XYZ. Okay, go handle your business. You know I have not heard from that man since.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Gang, you've been belittling this nigga since he's been DMing you for 10 years just to pull up and get cucked out? Like you just straight up disrespecting him in front of your family and friends and this and that. Yeah. At least, like, did he crack? That's all I want to know at this point. Tell me if you cracked it. Because if you cracked my nigga,
he did exactly what I told him he would do. And I really hate that for him because he's dead to me. Dead, bitch. I called him a couple of times after that to like cuss him out, and he acted like he was just so busy with work.
So you basically were claiming that you look at that nigga, he cheesing. You basically saying you was not fucking with bruh. Bro, women are so complex. They're not even complex. They're really simple. I'm not even gonna lie, but the way they act is just so irrational. Like, bro, you could look like a woman can hate lollipops, bro. But as soon as you have one, now she wants one. Like, as soon as they lose access to something that they had in abundance, now they want that shit. Like, bro, the pullback method, that shit do be working, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So busy with work and his child that he just couldn't fathom having this conversation right now, and that he would call me back. He called me back one time, but I was asleep, and I have yet to have the conversation with him. Baby, he has since gotten the "you are dead to me and you are a fucking loser" text message, which I have not heard back from. I also think I blocked him, so I won't be getting that correspondence back from him. But I say all that to say, to you nice guys out there that, you know, you were hoping that one day I might give you a chance. I'm not interested in anybody. If you
Yo, I can literally just see it. She was probably at the crib like these. She probably, why you not answering to me? So you're just gonna hit and dip? So you're done talking to me? You're fucking pathetic. You're a loser. I don't ever want to talk to you again. 5 minutes later, calling them after saying they didn't want to talk. Why are you not talking to me? You're like, yo. She the type to stab you in your sleep, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, W's for bro. For just getting away from her. She crazy.
You're not my type, I'm not even entertaining the thought of talking to you. He ruined it for all of you. Welcome. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. I am done embarrassing myself for the day.
Yo, City Boys up 1 million, even though my man was super thirsty to get the buns. Baby,
Still
you
got
gave the
him,
guy
though.
a hard, maybe if you didn't give him such a hard time, and you were, the way you were making it seem like you were doing this, you were doing that. And a lot of times, some dudes come to the realization after they clap that, man, this is garbage. This ain't even really worth it. And then you try to throw shots at the hairline and all that stuff
Yep.
like that, you know, that he's
Yep.
protecting his hair. Well, he got what he wanted and he went on about his business because it's a hassle and you got upset, you got neurotic, you're blowing his phone up, you're sending him a nasty text message. He won. Ultimately, even though he went through all that to clap, he won. I'm just saying. But she did a follow-up video, guys. Let's get into it. Let's go. If you're not my type, you're not my type. I'm never gonna do this again. You're not. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go.
Cut it out.
Now,
That
I know I
transition is
posted this
frying.
video and I prefaced it with "don't piss me off." But of course, the comments are pissing me off. Now, this one, I can understand. Like, I appreciate this. And what I really can appreciate is everybody's perspective, right? Like, I've gotten a lot of insight. Maybe he did feed off of my energy. This was my initial thought. Like, he didn't like the energy that I was giving him because my mom was listening to our interaction and she was like, "Beds." Every time he would say something to you, you would redirect it back to your niece. But I was like sleepy on top of like being hungover. So if you
Yo, woman versus accountability. Accountability. Because they is not gonna take that shit. She seen the comments and they was probably bashing her like, "Yeah, you're a horrible person. You deserved it. This and that." Now she's trying to backtrack and make herself seem less arrogant, bro, so she can get some pity.
ever been hungover, you know that you can like have a scatterbrain, right? I felt very scatterbrained and I could not fully interact with the conversation. So maybe it was a force, but also like people are saying like he tried you for 10 years. Maybe he was just trying to humble you. That is a possibility. There's tons of possibilities that I can entertain. People saying, "Oh, he hit it and quit it." We didn't even have sex. Jesus Christ, holy, you know? Like, tranquilo, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I really don't care enough. I just thought that was a really funny story to tell you guys. And it did hurt my feelings to a certain extent because we've had so many conversations. And all I really wanted him to do was communicate that. Hey, if you didn't like me, Adrian, you know,
He tried to communicate with you for 10 years. By the way, just saying.
vibe wasn't really there or what I expected. So, you know, we can be cool, but X, Y, and Z. The way he ended it, I will never speak to him again. Ever. Like, even if he tried to come back and apologize, it's really given he got back with his baby mama, but I digress. You know? All I'm saying is, chill out in the comments because y'all are crazy. Insane, okay?
Yeah, she said they didn't have sex, but obviously they did. There's no way a woman would get this emotional over a
literally,
dude
bro.
that I went and got a hotel We showered, you know, and maybe she was just being funny by saying we didn't even have sex, you know. But no woman, if nothing happened, you go out with a dude, you spend the night with a dude, and you're not doing nothing after all this time. Nah, my man was definitely getting you back for 10 years, and at the end of the day, it probably was just garbage. You probably just weren't a good person a lot of times, and these women that you would deem, many people would deem her attractive, aren't really good people. You can hear how she talks that.
Yo, W Mans, I really care nothing for the rest of the shit he's saying. Shout out JR Wisdom. Hey, yo, we stream. I don't even know when we stream, though. But yeah, motherfucking check the bio. And y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Peace.